everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. So I did a last video. My husband was snoring and he was snoring so loud in the living room. He just got home from working at the church that I was like, you know what, I'm going in back into my craft room where it's nice and quiet. So anyways, you guys, I am here finally to do another movie review. Haven't done one for a while because what I'm doing is I'm not just picking random movies out of my stash and just talking about them. I'm actually watching them again or watching them for the first time from recommendations from some of you. And so I like to do it after I have them pretty fresh in my mind. So let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. 6 videos that I'm, DVDs that I am going to review with you today. And for any of you that are new to my channel and you've never watched my movie reviews, they are mostly older movies that I have a serious collection of DVD movies. And my husband just bought me a Blu-ray player because Mary Salvato sent me a Blu-ray and I want to watch it. So he bought me a Blu-ray player. Plus, we need to upgrade just a little bit. So anyways, what the heck? Never mind. Okay, so the first movie I watched is In Her Shoes. I've seen it before, but it had been a while, and so I wanted to refresh myself. It's starring Cameron Diaz, Toni Collette, and Shirley MacLaine. Oh, let me tell you, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. And so these two are sisters. And their mother was her daughter. Okay, so their mother has passed away and they were raised by their father. And Shirley MacLaine, every movie she plays in, she has a strong personality, you know. So, of course, she doesn't like their father. And so she didn't see a lot of her grandchildren growing up. And this one is a wild thing, always partying and getting into trouble. This one is the very professional, you know, responsible one. But the love these two sisters have for each other is incredible. But this sister does some things to this sister that really crosses her. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to watch the movie. But she burns this sister in a great way, and it hurts this sister deeply. Well, this one is just, I'm writing you off. And so this one doesn't know what to do. She doesn't have a job, and she finds her grandmother, and she reunites with her grandmother. And her grandmother knows, I guess, because her own mother, her daughter, kind of had the same traits as this one. And so the grandmother knows, you know, she's like, how much money do you want? And what have you stolen from me so far? And it's really sad that that's how she had to look at it, but that's kind of how she was. So it shows that this one, through her grandmother, without even her grandmother really trying, gets a good job, is good at her job. Her and her sister work things out. You just really have to watch the whole video, and it's something I really recommend. I give it a complete thumbs up. I really liked this movie, and I'm glad I watched it again because, you know, I have so many movies, and sometimes I'll watch one and I won't watch it again for 5 years, and this is kind of one of those that I just haven't watched for a long time, and so I did, and I really enjoyed it, so I hope you'll watch it. Now, this is a movie that I watch at least once a year, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, with my boyfriend, Matthew McConaughey, and Kate Hudson. Kate is a great actress. Of course, Matthew is wonderful in every aspect of the way, you know. And so they are both working for big corporations. She is working for a magazine, and she wants to really dig deep and do some really good reporting, and they just want her to do fluff, you know, what lipstick to choose with this dress and which shoes to wear with this, and she really wants to get in and do some reporting. And so she's made a deal with her manager of her magazine that she can lose any guy in 10 days. No matter how beautiful she is, how charming she is, she can have a guy that can dump her in 10 days. Well, he wants a contract for a big company for advertising. And so he's going to show that he can make any girl fall in love with him, and he can propose and she will accept within, I think, 8 days or 7 days or something like that. So he's trying to get her to fall in love with him no matter what, how annoying she is. She's trying to get him to dump her no matter what. And what's going to happen? They're going to fall in love. You know they are. But you got to watch the whole thing because it's such a great story. And I mean, you have to watch my boyfriend because he has really nice, what do I always say? Teeth. He has really nice teeth. So I watched this movie, I don't know how many times, and I love it every time. And if I just want to watch a movie, kick back, relax, snuggle in my recliner, I'll watch this movie. Complete thumbs up. Recommend it to all you that like fluff movies. All right. So this was a new one on me. This was recommended to me by my coworker, Rachel, and my friend, Nicole. They both recommended this movie to me. It's called Identity Theft with, of course, our one and only Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman. Oh my gosh, she is a total con artist, and she's a thief, and he has a good family, and she stole his identity and messed everything up. He's going to go confront her. He's going to get his identity back from her, and then it shows how she had a rough life growing up and everything that she experienced. He's got a heart of gold, and he is very understanding and comes to actually really like her. He's married and has kids, and his wife just supports him whatever he wants to do. But he's going to go back and he's going to get his car. He's going to get his identity back from her. And in the meantime, she kind of shows him how she cons people. And he knows it's wrong. She knows it's wrong. But the rest is the story. And so you got to watch it. It is a good movie. My first time ever. I give it a thumbs up, and I'll definitely watch it again. Oh. The object of my affection. Okay, so this will show you that I'm kind of, I'm not into spooky, scary movies. I'm not into bang, bang, shoot 'em up. I'm not into a lot of Westerns. Some Westerns I will watch, but I do love the chick flicks, I tell you. The object of my affection. Well, first off, you have Jennifer Aniston, who is an awesome, awesome actress, no matter what she does. And then you have Paul Rudd, who I don't watch a lot. I don't know him a lot, but I really, really like him. Jennifer has a boyfriend. She works in a corporate job. Her sister is, no, she doesn't have a corporate job. She is a counselor for troubled teens. That's what she does. And her stepsister is very wealthy and always not approving of whoever she's with. And okay, you've had enough of this. It's time to move on now. And so she has a boyfriend that nobody likes as far as her family. And they think that he's not right for her. And they want her to break up with him. Then she decides that she wants to have a baby. Her time clock is ticking. She wants to have a baby. Well, her boyfriend and her are stagnant. She's going to break up with him. And she even says that she is going to get a donor to have this baby, and she's going to do it all alone. Well, she ends up getting pregnant without the donor. And then her boyfriend really wants to be there 100% of the time with her. He's trying to do everything for her. She's moody and pregnant. He's getting on her nerves. And she meets this guy that becomes her best friend. And he's gay. But he literally is so supportive to her in every way that they become best friends. But she kind of falls for him. She's kind of falling in love with him. And then he tells her he'll be there for her no matter what. He'll be there to raise that child with her and be a part of it. But she falls in love with him and wants more from him than just a friend that's going to help raise her daughter. And she ends up getting hurt because he's gay. That's the way he is. He loves her, but not the way she wants him to love her. It's a full circle with her and her boyfriend and him and her, and there's a lot of commodities to it. It's a big full circle, but the end ties up to, if you like good endings, watch it, because the end ties up to a great ending with all of these people incorporated together in a modern lifestyle that works. So I really like it. You have to have an open mind. If you're somebody that's totally against gay people, then don't watch this movie, okay? That's all I gotta say to you. But I don't have a problem with it. And I love this movie. It was a wonderful movie. So I recommend it. Okay, this one is just, it was the other day, Made in Manhattan. I've watched it, I don't know, at least 30 times. And every time I love it. And Jennifer Lopez is beautiful, as always. And Ralph Fiennes is a great actor. And it's a fairy tale story. That's what it is. Perfect fairy tale story. I saw it at the movie theater a couple of times. And then I have watched it on this DVD. I don't know how many times. I could go plug it in right now and watch it again. So for all of you that haven't watched it, it's about a woman that lives in the Bronx, raising her son as a single parent, and she's a phenomenal mother. She's a maid in Manhattan at a fancy motel. He is into politics. He's a politician that comes to stay at the hotel, and the rest is history. You really have to watch it. It's my great go-to movie all the time. So, always love that movie. Okay, another new one for me. You guys are going to go, what? And I'm going to go, what? Yes, can you believe it? Disney's Hocus Pocus. So if you watched, I dressed up as this one, Mary, for Halloween this year, and my friend Lilia was Winona, and what was her name? OMG, I forget. Kate? Was it Kate? I think was Christine that worked with us too. We dressed up as these three witches. So everybody raves about this movie. Everybody says, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. Rusty at the Ozark Duke says he watches it every single Halloween, along with when I put it on Facebook that this was my first time to watch it. All my friends were like, are you serious, Patty? Is this for real? And I'm like, yes, I'm serious. It's for real. It's the first time I've ever watched it. And so with all the hype I got from everybody, I didn't think it was as whoa as everybody thought, but it was a great story. And it was a complete Halloween story, and it wasn't gory, and it wasn't scary. So it will be a Halloween tradition that I will watch every Halloween because of that. I don't like the scary, spooky, creepy movies, but it still had some spookiness to it, but it was mellow, about the three sisters, and they're witches, and they live in this big old mansion, and how they come back. And it was just these kids go to explore the mansion, and then they somehow bring the witches back. And so like I said, I've only watched it once. I did like it. I give it a thumbs up. I recommend it. I got so much hype from it that, you know, I was just like, okay. But, you know, in defense, I mean, I think this movie, if anybody says they haven't watched it, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You've never watched this movie? Because I have watched it so many times. Or if you haven't watched this movie, I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I've watched it so many times. So I could see where if you watch this every year and it's part of your Halloween tradition, it's one of those that's going to stick with you forever. So watch it next Halloween, okay? And I really enjoyed it. So that's my movie review for today. Like I always tell everybody, put suggestions in the comments below of movies. I may or may not have watched them. I still do have a stack of movies that I need to go through and watch, that I got recommendations from Carol and Mary and Diane. A bunch of different people have Rusty, that I need to go through and watch those movies, but I've just been so busy. So I did watch these 6, and I thank you guys for tuning in with me. And you have a great day, and let me know in the comments below your favorite movie. For one, put in the comments below your favorite movie, okay? And then also any other recommendations of movies. All right. So you guys have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.